Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Bravo's workshop. In our last episode, we painted the hull in the red and the black just very quickly. It turned out rather well for a very quick job. So there it is. And what I did is I got some of this latex cloth. I've showed you this once before. It is very, very rough, this stuff. It's not sandpaper, but it would be some sort of paper. And generally, try that again. Some of this paper here, it is very, very rough. It's not sandpaper, but it is quite coarse. And then basically what I do is I just rub it on the line, and it takes off any furry stuff, any tape. When I say furry stuff, when you have one level of paint and another, there's a line that gets created. And it generally has a bit of furry stuff on the outside, and this, without using sandpaper, takes all that off. So that's what I mean by that. And these are, I think what they're called, like Chuck's wipes or something like that. I use them as paint rags and just bits and pieces, and I find them very helpful for that. So there's that. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, we're getting close. So technically, according to the plans here, we are almost finished building these structures, and it looks about right anyway. And what we need to do is, at this stage, we probably need to start to fit this. And it did. It made it very easy to build this, being off the ship. It was much easier to handle. I could flip it around easier. I didn't have to worry about the bulk of the hull. And it turned out rather nice. And I think you'll agree, the flooring came out rather nice too. I can't wait to see a bit of varnish on this to see what it does. Anyway, let's get back on track here. So before we can actually fit this, there's a reason why this is in front of me right now. I'll just have a quick drink and I'll get back to it. Okay, so let's just take this off for a second. And let's get back to the hull, because the whole point of this, before I glue the top down, I kind of want to finalise the hull a bit more. Now, I could just leave this like this, but traditionally it's not really the Bismarck marks. I know this as the Bismarck marks, so I think they need to go on to pretty much set this ship off. So here we are, the ship is in the right direction. There are two down here, and I've deliberately blocked this one for a reason, and I've deliberately got the ruler here. So if you've got this ship, and you're building this model, and you might even be following along with this video, I think I've found an easier way to work out where these go. So this ship is approximately 170 millimeters long on the paper, and the ship here, let me just readjust for a second. Using the scale mat, the ship here is 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. And it's a little overhanging, and if you put it back, it's probably very close to 350. And there's a reason why I'm going with that. Now, 170 times 2 is 340. Here we have 350. And 10 mil across 350 is not going to make much difference. So the reason I'm mentioning this is, if I bring the plan back, so 170 times 2 is 340. We got the ship as 350. It's almost a 2 to 1. So, and it's so close, it's not going to really matter. So if you're doing this ship, what I'm trying to say is you've got roughly 60 mil till your first sticker. So what I'm going to say is you've got roughly 120 mil to your first sticker. And you don't have to be dead accurate. I mean, what makes this ship, it's really these stickers here. You can get away with putting these ones on, but we did not darken the ends, and it's, you know, you can still do that. I don't see any reason why you can't. But what we'll do is we'll try and put the first 3 stickers on and see how it looks, and then we'll make a decision afterwards whether we'll put these ones actually on or not. So the other ones are, it's actually 60mm from both ends, that the sticker starts from one end in and then from the other end in. So you can pretty much go, well, 120 there, and then 120 from the rear to give you roughly there. And the other sticker would be, I don't know, it's roughly 10 mil, which would be 20 mil away. Or if you want to be more accurate on this side, it could be, it's not even 30, it's probably more like 25. So 25 would be 50. So then you can just line it up, 50, 20, find your middle spot, and that'll be where your sticker goes. What I'm trying to say is this, using this will help you. That was the whole point of all of this. I will say I'm generally not a big fan of stickers. I've had one model that I actually ruined by putting stickers on it, and for that reason I'm not a fan. But this ship really does need it. Now, there are different ways to paint the Bismarck that I do know of. Some of them do have these ones here. These are deck stickers that go on there. It's up to you whether you want to put them or not. I'm going to stay away from this one and just go more with these ones here. And then I'll make a decision when I put the white ones on or not. It could make a difference. So let's get these stickers off and get them ready. So there's my stickers cut in strips. I don't want to cut this one because it's a really nice sticker, this one. So I'm just going to cut them off and we'll take these strips off and get them ready. So there's our 2 stickers off. Now, I do know there is a right way and a wrong way. Now, with the nose to the right, it is technically sticker 23 that goes to the right side of this ship. So not this one here. This is sticker 17 up here on the right hand side. And the reason why that is, basically, that's the middle one. I'll just use a pointer here instead of my finger. The middle one is the front far right one. This one here is your middle sticker in the middle of the ship, and this is your far left one. And the reason why that's important is there's black and the white. This one, the white one, has a much wider band here, and this is the front one. So technically this is a little the wrong way around, and it could get confusing for you. So what we'll do, we'll get some hot water, and I have some glue, some sticker stuff here anyway. I'll get that out. Now, I just want to say something. If you're doing this model, you do not need this stuff. This only helps you. I put plenty of stickers on in the past before this stuff. And to be honest with you, you don't even need this one. I bought this one because I was doing a plane and I had trouble with one of the stickers, and it kind of hardened with a few bubbles in it. And what I did is I brought this one and softened the sticker and allowed me to get the bubbles out. So this was good to repair, and this one is actually good to put them on. You don't need it, but it does help. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get some hot water going, and we'll put this one on this side. But just before we do that, I'm going to put some green stickers just on the ship, just like this, to sort of say where the stickers start from. So what I'm going to do is, so we want 120 in, and I'm going to say the sticker is going to be on the left side of this. So I'll mark 120 up. I'm just going to use the base as a rough level. Same with the other side. I'll put the sticker on this side, just like that, to say I want the sticker to start from that side forward. I know it's going to be much more forward than that. This is just a guide, and then afterwards I can take these off. Just so I'm not mucking around the ruler afterwards, or beforehand while I'm trying to fit them. So what I'll do is I'll just leave that on there for a minute and I'll set them up properly. Actually, let's use the grid to help us. So there's 50, 1, 150. So 120 is roughly about there using the grid. You don't have to be too particular. We can come back probably just a fraction. So we'll use that. Let's go 120 on the other side. And again, we got 51, 120. Let's do that. We want the sticker to be on the inside of that one. And the inside of that one. So let's double check that. You know, I come from a carpenter's background. Check twice, cut once. So 51, 120, and the back side is 51, 120. And again, we're going to put the sticker on either side, on the inside. Now, let's double check the center before we go any further. We've got a fraction just over 100 mil left, and we've still got to take the size of the stickers off. So let's just work out what the size of the stickers are. There's about 12. Let's go from 12, 25. Let's go from 25. So we have a bit over 30 mil in overall stickers to go on. So that is your 100, a bit over 100, take off your 30, it leaves you 70. And we have approximately 25 mil space here, which would be 50. And the other side is, it's actually under 10. It's more like probably about 8 mil, which would be 16. So 50 and 16 would be 66, which is almost your 70. So the sticker, they're about right where they should be. So we basically know the mathematics works out very well there for an approximation. The other thing I'm going to mention too before we put the stickers on, because you might be a young person doing this, that's technically the top of the sticker there. So we want to put the sticker on the top edge of inside of this. We don't want to overhang it. It doesn't matter what it comes down the bottom, just set the sticker up level with the top. So I'm pretty sure we're pretty right with all that. What I mean by level the top, if I can get that sticker up. So we're going to fit, in actual fact, the M1 to the left is correct. The way, what we should do is probably change the angle of that one just a little bit, because that's where we want to start the sticker. Yeah, I might just do that. But basically you want that on the very edge like that. So it will go into the red very slightly, but that's okay. That's what actually makes this ship, that these stickers make it. Or what we could do there is we could put the sticker on the inside of the ship. I just left my nail there to sort of say start from here and still work your way back. That way the sticker, my green sticker, is no longer in your way. It's not really in the way on the other side because the sticker pulls away from it. So that's how we can get away with that. So there's our sticker, and what I am going to do is I'm going to cut these off, because I do know if you don't cut them off they end up coming out with the sticker. So let's get rid of that. We know the sticker also goes on this way. I'm going to suggest that you probably chop these up, as in much like this. We'll separate each one of these. So there's one on its own, and leave them sitting down in the direction that you want them, so you're not going to get them mixed up. Going to suggest the same here to get rid of that one. Just the little tiny numbers next to it. So there's the numbers gone, and we'll just snip this one down through the middle. So there they all cut up. Now before we go any further, let's put them in their correct orientation, which is pretty much just like that is how they're going to go on, so we don't mess them up. Let's even put them down here out of the way. And I think what we'll do is we'll work with the left one first. So we'll put him in the water. Now I've just gotten a glass of water here. It's all ready to go. So we're pretty much just going to pick him up. If I can, hang on, where's my pointer? Just like that. I've got some paint on my hand still from yesterday when I was painting the rudders. Doesn't always come off your fingers. So we're just going to plug that in there just like that. Give him a few seconds. I know you can put the stickers on with this stuff, but you might not have any of this, so I'm going to show you how to put it on even without it. So there's my sticker. I've just plucked it out of the water. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom. So the sticker can now move. So what I'm going to do, slide it up on the paper a little bit. Use the paper. We want to use the top edge. So just slip it on just like that. So now that that one's off, now we'll just work on this one just here. Keep it level at the top. I actually need the bigger lens so I can see. So we'll slide it up just a little bit. That's it. What you can do is you can probably just, where the groove is here, just settle that down. I'm hardly putting any pressure on it. I've done this with cold water. Warm water does soften the sticker just a little bit. So there's your first one on. You can wait for that to go off, or you can just go on with the next one. So the next one's in the water. We'll just let him go off for a minute. Okay, let's fish that one out of the water. See how it's going. I'm actually really been looking for my other tweezers because I find them much easier to use. So there's our sticker. You want to orientate it the right way you want it, which is the black side to the right side. Let's slide the sticker up. Yep, so she's good to go because it wants to slide off. So let's slide it halfway up off the sticker itself. Let's get it almost there. Slide it up. Take the cardboard off. Let's take that one out. Let's just take that one out there. Just like that. And again, let's sort of move him around a little bit. In line with the top. And I didn't use any sticker applicator here. So you can do it without the applicator, it just helps the other stuff. But if you're careful, you can do it without it. So there's our second one on, not worried about a little bit of water on there. So we have the black to the right, and we have you know what? I've got that one around the wrong way. Hang on. Okay, I am now back. So what I did notice is I was so busy trying to tell you to put the stickers on the right way around. I actually put the first one on the wrong way around. So I very carefully had to take it off. And these stickers are, if you've taken them off, they are very, very hard to put back on again. And I've had to use my softener to fix the sticker and put it back on. Really, you shouldn't be taking them off. And that should probably pull out just a little more. Just take some of those lines off. It was down very good, this sticker. I was very happy with it. So what the softener does, it just basically softens the sticker, and you can squash out any lines and stuff that you might actually have in there. And it usually does. I've actually fixed up old stickers on ships with this stuff. Not ships, but I've got a plane here which I had a problem with. The sticker sort of lifted and bubbled and just, yeah, that fixed it up anyway. So with our first two stickers on, we now need approximately 50 mil, if I can get my ruler up, from the first one back. So I'm going to stick the sticker on the back side of this. So there is approximately 50 mil from the first sticker, the back side of it, to where I want to start the next one. So before we drop it in the water, we're just going to work out our orientation. So we want the arrow pointing towards the back, and we'll just pop this in the water now, let it do its job, and we'll come back. Okay, that's enough times passed. I'll grab that one out. There's our sticker. You've seen me just pull it straight out. Now, when you first get them, if they're enough, the sticker will move just like that. So we'll put him roughly in the right position. Use the paper to help you get it on. Grab the ship, slide it up, and take the paper out like that. Once the paper's out, you can then just change the position ever so slightly. And that's about it, really. Now we'll just set the line in, because there is a ridge in this ship, just there. I see one there too. Let's fix that one up while we're at it. We'll just finish refixing this one up. Without the softener, it is a little harder to put on, but as I've just showed you, you can put them on. So sometimes it helps to get a cotton bud to roll them on, or a brush or something, just to help squeeze out any lumps and stuff. I mean, kind of cheating a little bit here on this one, because this one actually does have softener on it. I did have to use it to fix this sticker up. And if you are going to fix some stickers up, highly recommend this one. But the point of it is, you can place these without it. So there's the three stickers, and that's how you put them on to get your Bismarck markings in there. Looks pretty good. Will we go with the front ones? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's cut one off and have a look. Yeah, I've just had a look, and I've also had a look at the ship. And I'm going to suggest, if you're going to build this ship, don't put the end stickers on. And I'll tell you why. There is, well, you can put it on, but you won't be able to get them on without this stuff here. Quite frankly, there's some moulding here that is meant to be there, I would say, yes. And the stickers do go on this section here, and they will not go on properly without softener or set and fix. I can tell you that right now. So if you wanted to and you have this stuff, yes, go ahead and put it on. But if you're doing this without any softener or anything, I would suggest don't put it on. That's my take on that anyway. I do know this is slightly marked, so when it dries, I will go across and I'll wash the ship before we do anything else with it. So I'll quickly put the other side on. So there is the other side complete. One side and the other. So now we'll just put the top on. How we go in there like that. So that is now almost ready to go. So I think we'll call it an episode there for today. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.